You guys, hello, welcome back to my channel. I did that breath thing because I've been listening to Self Healer Soundboard, and at the beginning of their podcast they always go and I don't know why it gets me like in this mode where like I'm in it and it feels good, so I thought I'd bring it to you guys as well. But it is a very gloomy day. I've just been kind of cozy, just working, chilling, dirty hair. And I thought, because I've been dying to do this and I haven't done it yet, that you guys would hold me accountable. I've been wanting to write out my, now that it's fall, my fall goals, or have a kind of like a fall reset in my brain and put it on paper. So let me take you guys inside. You guys, it is definitely fall in LA. I almost said OC. Like, I'm not used to this. It's chilly. It's definitely chilly. So I thought I would take you guys through, like I said, this little fall reset goal setting. I mean, Sam. Just this, for me, I really truly wanted to put some intention into fall because it kind of feels like a new season. It is a new season, but it feels like a new season in other parts of your life too. It's going to be a lot more social with holidays. That also could be a lot more emotional. I also want to make sure I'm keeping up with my work goals and my self-care goals. So I've been telling JT that I really want to do this. So I, today was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it with them, and I hope this can help anyone else too. I think my biggest thing is always doing what feels right for you, not copying exactly what someone else does, unless that really resonates with you. But you can tell if this is what exactly is meant for you. So whatever I share, you can make it your own. That's what I'm gonna do today. I'm kind of gonna wing it of what feels right, because I'm not a huge goal setter. I just don't honestly follow through with keeping up with the goals. And I'll explain that later too, because I do have goals, but just in a different way. So anyhow, I'm gonna go shower, kind of like release the day. I've had a day, so now gonna wash it off with a nice shower, a little bit of self-care, so that I can go into my little session and just feel good and like be in the right mindset. And then afterwards, I'm probably gonna bake some goods, because that also is something I've been telling you guys I want to share, of like cookies or any baking recipes that I'm loving right now, especially with the fall spirit. So I'm gonna try and do one of those today. And yeah, let's do it. First, I'm going to do some dry brushing before I get into the shower. This helps with cellulite. It helps with releasing toxins in the body that we might be holding on to. It's like a lymphatic drainage, but doing it at home. It also helps exfoliate and relax the skin. So I try to do this every time before I get into the shower. Your girl is just cozied up. I'm clean. I'm showered. I'm washed. I mean, feeling good. I also just put on this really cozy outfit. This is a zip up from For 11 Lemons. My tank is from Princess Polly, which I find is a really nice little cut. And then I'm wearing my aloe yoga sweats with my cloud shoes. So really, I'm just feeling cozy. I wanted to mention real quick before I go do my little Zen vibes and manifest my future, I wanted to share the shampoo and conditioner that I have been using for quite some time now. I shared this probably a month ago that I was going to try a product called Function of Beauty. It's where you get to customize your own shampoo and conditioner. So really you get to just share or take a quiz of your hair goals, your hair type. It's really, really fun. So here is the shampoo I used. And then this one is the conditioner. So pretty much I'm gonna walk you guys through the quiz and kind of just mention the main things that I said on mine. It starts with your hair profile. So it asks you, what kind of hair do you have? For me, I have really fine hair, but I have a lot of it. God bless, it's so oily. When people ask me how I get my slick bun back, I'm like, it literally is just my hair. It's just an oilier texture. Obviously day one, it's like thriving in a couple days, but once I start working out and all that, I have an oilier scalp. So it will ask you those questions. Then it kind of goes into your goals. So I love this. You get to pick 5 goals. I picked to strengthen my hair, to nourish my roots. I'm really focusing on like rebuilding my hair, which I think it's doing really, really well. So I want to continue that journey. I want to lengthen my hair. What else did I put? Volumize, since I do have straight hair, it can lay really flat. So I find looking for a shampoo and conditioner that gives me body. And I will say, when I did it for the first time I did it, I air dried my hair and I felt like there was a lot of volume. And then this time I actually blow dried my hair to show you guys, but good amount of volume, which is really nice. I like to see if that happens. And then you get to pick your like fragrance and scent of it. So I picked eucalyptus. If you guys know me, that's like one of my favorite scents. It just like brings me a lot of peace. And then you write like your cute little name on it and bam, you're done. So I absolutely love this shampoo and conditioner. Going to continue using it and finish the bottle. So I'll keep you guys posted, but I wanted to share it with you. I encourage anyone to customize their shampoo and conditioner just because we do have all different hair types. Like I said, mine is super fine, but I actually do have a lot of hair. So I wouldn't call my hair so thin, it's so in between. I also have oily hair, so a lot of the shampoos and conditioners can leave my hair feeling more oily than I left, which I really do not want. So I encourage you guys to take the quiz, try it out. I've really enjoyed my experience with it for trying it out for this, I mean, maybe a little bit over 30 days. And you guys, I do want to mention, because you know this is really big for me, all of their products are dermatologist tested, especially with my skin. I do have to know that the ingredients in these products do not affect my skin as well. So that's really huge. And also it is cruelty free, so they do not test on animals, etc., which is very important. Okay, so you guys, I'm going to leave the link in the bio if you did want to try Function of Beauty. It's really easier than ever to try this duo. You can get it for free shipping under $30. Just take the hair quiz, go from there, and try it out and see how it feels, because I'm loving it. So anywho, I'm gonna now go downstairs and get into my Zen vibe, write these goals, feel good. Honestly, feeling really nice right now, and let's do it. For me, when I'm writing these out, I really am focusing on the systems and habits I need to reach my goals. So instead of just thinking about the big goals and dreams that I have, I'm really focusing on a day-to-day what systems are going to allow me to reach those goals. And when I say systems, it's really daily habits, daily routines that allow me to reach my fullest potential. So on a day-to-day, if one of my biggest goals was to write a book, which that's not one of my goals right now, but if it was, I would know that for me to be able to actually get that done for that big goal, I would need to have systems involved, and one of them would be making sure I clean my space 20 minutes every day to make sure that I have a clean space, which would make a clear mind and allow me to be excited about writing. So when I am writing here, I'm really focusing on the daily systems that I want to do less of, that I want to do more of, and that will lead me to my bigger goals. Okay, I just finished. I'll pop up just like how I did it here of like the topics. Again, I made it super simple. It's really what resonates with you. Even with my journal prompts, I create my own prompts because I feel like if you're not connected to it, it's going to be hard to write it out, if that makes sense. So I guess I'll share a couple with you guys. I actually think this is a really nice thing to do, and I should do it more often because it also allows you to reflect and check in with yourself of what you could be doing more of, less of, but also like where you're at, what you think about where you're at. Like, I don't think I take enough time to reflect. So I thoroughly actually enjoyed this. So for less of, I'll just pop up like 2 of each. I did leading trails where I go. If anyone knows me, I am a clean person, but I'm pretty messy. So I'm clean, but then I just leave stuff everywhere. I'm slightly a hoarder as well. It's something I'm really working on. But I find that I procrastinate more and I don't do some things because things are so unorganized. So even before we got started here, I needed to clean my office because I wanted a clean mind to go into this writing portion. And it's something I just really need to work on. It's leaving less of my trail. Like even looking at my cabinet over here, I have a hair clip, I have a hair tie, I just have things kind of everywhere, and I have sneakers underneath my desk. So it's something I really want to do less of. And then number 2 is comparing. I think this is something I continuously work on, and I honestly have been doing such a good job, so I just want to continue encouraging myself, is comparing. Obviously being on social media or even just having social media, that is a natural thing that can happen, and I just have found myself a super easy trick for me is only going to the pages that make me feel good, my glass full, bringing positivity into my life. But also, say it is someone you love and you're still comparing yourself to them. I don't think that's a page you should push away. I think that's actually just something you should go within of why do you feel you're comparing, or not even trying to figure it out, but just reminding yourself like that's not what is needed here. You are so good, you are so healthy, you're so beautiful, all of those things. So that is something I want to continue doing, not comparing, because it makes such a huge difference in my joy in my life, for my security in my life, for me as an individual, that I really love working on that. Okay, something I want to do more of is setting time aside for my self-practice. And I have a very amazing morning routine, as you guys know. Not like it's perfect every single time, but I definitely try to get something in every day, and I'm really big on self-care acts. But something I realize I don't do sometimes is I stay in the routine instead of allowing or asking myself what it needs more of to go deeper. You know, it's like after the 5-minute journal that I did for quite some time, then I started moving on to my journaling routine. And I think it's good to change it up, get out of your comfort zone. And with that, I want to put more intentional time to trying new meditations, or to trying, I don't know, like the other day I went to an appointment where I learned more about my nervous system, and I just want to learn more and expand my spiritual side, because sometimes I can get just really stagnant of like, this is working, instead of maybe pushing it to the next step after I've done something for a period. So that is something. And then the other one is being prepared with my schedule. Another thing that I find really, again, when I'm reflecting, which is so good for me, I find that I can cause myself my own stress because I'm a huge procrastinator, and because sometimes I don't the night before really lay out and schedule my days, and so then I'm really sporadic. It's something I really am trying to work on, because when I'm organized, it does help me so much. So I really want to work on, I put more of being prepared. And so that's taking the time to look at my schedule, to schedule in driving time when I go to appointments, instead of just being like back to back to back, not giving myself a lunch break. I think these are just little things that I see in my day-to-day that will make me overall feel better for this fall time. Because even thinking about it, guys, I was like, okay, fall is a lot about holidays and social settings. So I want to make sure that I am so present and so showing up better for my family, JT's family, and that will help by being more prepared. Okay, last topic is I will, or I am, and that is all about manifestations, or about affirmations you want to put out into this fall time. These can be more of those goals that you want. So let's see, 2 of mine is, one of them I said, I will finish my office. You guys have seen I have not given you a tour yet, because I just keep putting it off as like the last thing on my list to finish, when really I spend 75% of my time in my office, so I probably should put more time into it. So I already started getting a little bit of the photos, but I really just need to finish it out. So that is something I will do this fall, and then you guys will get an incredible tour. All right. Last one would be look at life with abundance. And for me, I have just found when I look at life as there's so much to offer, there's so much to give out, and everyone has space here, it allows me to enjoy life more. So it also allows me to not be as stressed as like, you have to do this by this time, and instead just like looking at life with abundance. So this fall, I will look at life with abundance. So you guys, that is, and I have like, again, a whole list, but that is my little journaling, goal setting, system setting for this fall, which feels really good. I will leave the prompt even in the description, super easy, and encourage you guys to do it yourself. 20 to 30 minutes, light a candle, set the vibe, and feel good. So now let's go make some baked goods, and then I'm calling it a day. Speaking of goals, one of my goals that I've had for quite some time, and I continue doing it with the systems I've implemented, is to eat at home 4 to 5 times a week, and that's an at-home cooked meal. And then with that is to get better at cooking. So I try to do 1 to 2 new recipes a week. So this week I'm doing a pumpkin bread. It's actually a loaf, but I'm doing muffins because I don't have a loaf tray, and it is from my girl at Gathered Nutrition, and I'm super excited to try it. Okay, I just finished. JT already tried one because he came over when I was packing them up and ate one. You guys, they're good, but they could use a little bit more sweetness for me. The consistency is incredible. Like incredible, but it definitely could use maybe even a little bit more coconut sugar or a little more oomph.
That's what it is.
What, coconut sugar?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you could, so if you do the recipe, which I'll list below, incredible, I would just add a little bit more coconut sugar than I did because it needs it. But it's still really good, consistency, really yummy. This would be super good too, putting like coconut yogurt on it or Greek yogurt. I'm a fan. All right, my loves, this is probably a great time to close out the vlog, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure below you comment what you guys want to see next. I am so grateful for you guys being here. Make sure you like and subscribe because it helps your girl's channel, and I'll see you guys next time.